Hello, good morning, good afternoon. This is Maria Fernanda Suarez and this is Roberto'S. And today we are proud to say that we will teach you guys the lesson solving rational inequalities and solving rational equations. Roberto will be glad enough to teach you solving rational equations, and I will be glad to teach you solving rational inequalities. When we're done with these two, we will proceed with
the next assignment,
classwork,
yep,
which will be really easy because with our help, we will get this done. Thank you and enjoy.
Alright, so the first step in solving rational equations is to factor all denominators. So make sure you factor all your denominators. Step number 2 is to find your LCD, the lowest common denominator. Number 3, remember to multiply all numerators and denominators by what the fraction is missing from the LCD. But once you have the LCD, cancel the bottoms out. This will give you step number 4. The last step is obviously to solve for x, because what else are we here for? To solve for x, right?
Thank you, Roberto, for helping the class understand how to solve rational equations. Do you think you can give the class an example?
Of course I can. Let's do it.
How do you do it? Explain to us.
Well, we've written the example right here in black ink, and our first step is to factor the denominators. So it turns out that our denominators are already factored. So that's step 1.
Even better for us.
Yeah, so we move on to step 2, finding the LCD. And in order to find the LCD, we must get both denominators and write them down here. And our denominator and our...
So they have to have every denominator inside there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our third step is one of our most important steps. You must multiply all numerators and denominators, but the fraction is missing from the LCD. So you'll get our first fraction right here, and you'll set it up as so, and then multiply it by the denominator of the opposite fraction, and then set it equal to the other fraction, the second one, multiplied by the denominator of the opposite one again. And then you'll get 3x minus 4 parentheses, and then open another parentheses, x plus 1.
And this is the LCD.
Yeah,
so your goal is to get the LCD as your denominator.
Mm-hmm. So you can set them equal to each other and then eventually cross them out, which is your plan. As so.
And then you cross out your denominators, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you solve for x. Our last and final step in the process is to solve for x. So after we already crossed out the denominators or LCD, you have to solve for x like a normal algebraic equation. So you subtract 5x from each side, cancelling out this 5x, and then this one, this x, 6x, giving you just x down here. And then on this side, you would add plus 8, cancelling this negative 8, and then adding to here, making it 18. So x equals to 18.
X
and that's
13.
That's what I said.
It's 18.
13.
You said 18.
Well, I meant 13, everybody. So that's how you solve a rational equation.
What an amazing teacher! Congratulations!
Thank you.
Thank you for explaining to the classroom how to solve rational equations.
No problem. Mafed, would you mind explaining this how to solve rational inequalities?
Of course! Let's do it now!
Oh, awesome.
Yes!